Do you know what to do?
Bringing the young master home.
Back then, to help Xiaofan reach his potential, Mom and Dad took me into hiding. I never expected that he would end up suffering such great injustice. Since that's the case, it's time we let them see what the Chen family, the #1 powerhouse in Great Xia, is truly capable of.
And narrated by M Media.
Mr. Zhang, your son is truly extraordinary. He topped the school in the college entrance exam and even took home the crown at the national tech competition. His future is limitless. The Zhang family is thriving because of him, becoming one of the most prominent families in Daxia.
Z has been carefully nurtured by us since childhood, so it is only natural that he has achieved such success.
Yeah, sure.
Come here. Ajay, you must stay humble and keep working hard.
Dad, I know what you mean.
Joined the research institute at 20. So young, yet so grounded. The Zhangs have a true prodigy.
I have heard rumors that Mr. Zhang actually has another son, and he...
Oh, I see now. That man is my brother, Zhang Fan. He was always incredibly jealous of my academic grades, and he even attempted to assault the Tang family's eldest daughter. Then, when his bipolar disorder flared up again, he beat her until she was in a permanent vegetative state.
Don't listen to that scoundrel. He's a poor student who spends his days scheming against Aja, playing dirty out of jealousy. I don't have a son like him. The Jiang family has only one son, and that is Aja.
Oh, yes, indeed.
In that case, Mr. Zhang, could I trouble you to sign this document for me?
This is AZ's award ceremony, you know. What are you doing here, you total psycho? You need to get out.
Jiangfan, what kind of trouble are you stirring up now? Do you think this will get our attention or make us spare you a glance? Didn't you say you wanted nothing more to do with the Jiang family? Well, Anzi won the national science competition and is joining the academy, so you rushed back to bask in his glory. Now that you're back, know your place. Stop using petty backwater tricks for attention. You're a mentally ill murderer. What right do you have to ride the coattails of the Jiang family? Security, I want you to throw this man out right now. Do not let him soil my brother's prestigious award ceremony. He went to such great lengths just to get our attention. Let's give him a chance to bask in Asi's glory. What exactly are you laughing at? And what on earth are you supposed to be wearing? Even the beggars on the street are cleaner than you at such a prestigious award ceremony. Are you dressing like this on purpose to embarrass Asia? Now that we've seen through your little schemes, you've resorted to playing the victim to win sympathy. Jiang Fan, can you stop embarrassing yourself with these tacky backwater tactics to vie for favor? This only makes us despise you more. If you want our attention and want to ride on Asia's coattails, then you should be sucking up to us and Asia just like you used to. Now get out of here immediately and don't come back until you've changed into some clean clothes.
It is perfectly all right, Mom. Please, there is really no need for you to worry now. Brother, you really must listen to what Big Sister is saying. She is absolutely right. If you were to show up to such a prestigious award ceremony dressed in an outfit like that, and if word were to get out to the public that the Jiang family is mistreating you, it would reflect very poorly on all of us, and we simply cannot have that happen. Brother. You can hit me, or yell at me all you want, once this whole thing is over. But Dean, he is going to be arriving any second now. Could you please stop making such a scene?
It's a blessing earned over 8 lifetimes that we let you attend Azi's ceremony, yet you harbor such malice. You're just a low-born country brat, full of schemes and backstabbing to curry favor. Pah! We never should have brought you back. You're an unpresentable wretch, shaming the Jiang family.
He just stirred the pot a little, and you guys started hitting people without even knowing the facts.
You had it coming.
I came back today to take back what's mine, not to ride on the coattails of the Zhang family. Besides, this glory you boast of doesn't even belong to your Jiang family. And one more thing, you dare to call my clothes those of a pauper. But honestly, just this one outfit has completely drained all of my energy. I really do want to dress well, but I just find that I simply can't manage it.
The Zhang family's eldest son has nothing to wear. Impossible. They're Jiang Cheng's elite. How could they not afford clothes for their own son? Zhang Fan, enough with the nonsense. The Zhangs own a third of the city's malls. We can take whatever we want.
Feel free to seize all the Jiang family malls as you please, but tell me, have you forgotten something important? I am the exception to your rule.
Miss, young master, all of this belongs to the Jiang family. From now on, feel free to take any clothes or shoes you like.
Thank you so much.
This way, please.
Hey sis, would it be alright if I were to have one of those things for myself as well?
Can you stop with those petty schemes for attention? Do you really have to have everything AZ has? From now on, you are not allowed to come to the Zhang family mall, lest you pick up those spendthrift habits.
It seems you have finally remembered, eldest sister. The endless supply of fine garments that you Zhangs enjoy is a luxury I can only ever dream of.
Sure. So what if I can't get into the Zhang family's mall? Mom and Dad bring me all sorts of clothes every month. All top-tier designer brands. Mom, Dad, you must have sent him plenty of clothes too, right? Oh, your father and I are so busy every day. We hardly have time to keep track of whether Xiao Fan has clothes to wear. Yes, I assumed the Zhang family didn't lack for clothes, so I only bought a few for Asia. Fine. Even if we made a small mistake by not buying you any, couldn't you have just bought some yourself?
Money? You have not given me even a single cent throughout the course of these past 3 years. If I didn't work from dawn till dusk every day, take on under-the-table jobs, or even scavenge for trash, let alone the high life. I can't even get myself a square meal.
Mom, I admit I've been a bit harsh, but that's your own fault for having so many annoying habits. If you didn't have money, couldn't you have just asked? I think you have ulterior motives, choosing today of all days just to embarrass AG.
Sister, you really do have a convenient memory. Wasn't it your idea to stop the Jiang family from giving me money?
The Jiang family has plenty of delicacies. Is it really necessary for you to work odd jobs and scavenge for trash?
What on earth do those fancy, expensive delicacies have to do with me anyway? Dad, you wouldn't even allow me to sit at the dinner table with you just 3 years ago. Do you even remember that at all?
Bro, I honestly had no idea that you were also a fan of this dish.
Were you born in the middle of a terrible famine? You are actually snatching food right off the plates like a wild animal. Go back to your room immediately and stay there. Until you manage to fix these truly trashy habits, you are not allowed to eat at this table with us. Come on, Hazies.
Thank you so much, Dad.
Have some food. It's only a trial.
You really need to eat something, is that all right?
Have some more. Fine. Even if we don't let you sit at the Jiang family's table, there's always been plenty of snacks and fruit at home. More than enough for you. If you don't help yourself, who can you blame?
Well, you are going to have to ask my dear mother about that. I did try to grab some snacks to stave off hunger once, but that one time was all it took for my dear mother to kick me out. She warned me never to touch any of Zhangzhe's snacks, because she said her precious son doesn't like things that have been touched by anyone else.
Who told you to touch the snacks? Don't you know Zia's a germaphobe? If you dare touch them again, I'll kick you out. That's not it. I'm just worried that eating too many snacks isn't healthy for you. Besides, Jay is a neat freak. If you eat them and he finds out, he won't be happy, so I'm not letting you have any.
You worry about me eating too much and getting unhealthy, yet you never stop buying imported snacks for Zhengzhe. It was just because of his ridiculous so-called germophobia that you let me starve until I developed a very serious stomach condition. How can you possibly treat us both so differently without feeling even a single shred of guilt?
Xiaofan, you and Aja are different. Aja has been fastidious about cleanliness since he was a child. You come from the countryside. If you two eat together, it will compromise his health. Never mind. If you want to blame someone, blame me. Just don't hold a grudge against Aja. Translated and
It's all your
narrated by
own fault for
media.
being such a disappointment. You're failing at school and full of pathetic, petty habits. If you were even 1/10 as smart and sensible as AJ, do you think we'd be ignoring or looking down on you?
Yeah, look at Asia. Not only is he sensible, he's the top student in the whole school. And you, a piece of trash from some diploma mill. Do you really think you deserve our attention?
Don't talk about Xiaofan like that. Xiaofan, I know you're a bit slow, but you work really hard. Your father and I, we push you because we want you to be as successful as AZ, right? Don't worry, Mom will send you to a vocational school to learn a trade, and then you can go work at AZ's factory.
Make me as good as this piece of trash. Do you know what university I attend? Do you know my grades?
I know you've always been jealous of how brilliant Aji is, but he was always the top student in school. And now he's even won the National Tech Championship and is set to join the Academy of Sciences. You really just don't measure up. Besides, if you were truly capable, how could you assault the Tang's eldest daughter out of spite and beat her into a coma? A piece of trash who only knows how to grovel at home thinks you compare to a national tech winner. It's truly laughable.
Are you really that certain that it is indeed her?
Yes, certainly. The Chen family, they are the wealthiest of all. Give the Jiang family 100 tiles, 10 cars, 10 mansions, 10 black cards for the champ.
The Chens are the world's richest, the top global conglomerate. They're so elusive. Why send gifts to the Jiangs?
Didn't you hear what was just said? We're celebrating the champion. Even the Chen family sees the potential in the Jiang family's eldest son. The Jiangs are set to soar. Haza, you've done well winning over the city's richest, the Chens.
As expected of my son, Jiang Zhenhai's son, to achieve national recognition before the age of 20 and to be favored by the Chen family. This is not just an honor for our Jiang family, but for all of Jiang City and even the entire southern province.
If Jiang Fan had even a tenth of your brains, he wouldn't be where he is today.
Sis, please don't even mention that loser today. It's honestly bad luck.
You are starting your celebration a little bit too early.
It is you!
Dad, the Research Institute folks are here.
I am on my way.
Academician key here. Hurry, hurry, hurry.
The research team is here. The winner will be announced any moment. You should leave. Mom knows you're jealous of Asia. It'll be awkward if you stay for his ceremony. Mom doesn't want you hurt.
Do you want to know the truth? In this house, you are truly the biggest
What are you talking
hypocrite.
about?
You are terrified that if things go wrong, if I steal the spotlight from your precious adopted son, or if I am the one who actually wins the competition, you are scared that Zhangzhe will be left feeling embarrassed and that it will reflect poorly on your entire Zhang family name. I'm back home.
Go, hurry up!
Ladies and gentlemen, a student from Jiangcheng has won the National Science and Technology Competition, which is a source of pride for our entire city. I will personally present him with the award and invite him to join the Research Institute. Student Jiang, please come to the stage to receive your award.
That's wonderful. Congratulations, congratulations. Arthur, go on up. This is an unprecedented honor.
Okay? It is indeed an unprecedented honor. It's a pity it doesn't belong to your Jiang family. I wonder if the hypocritical Jiang family, so obsessed with their reputation, can withstand such a blow.
It's not bad at all, young man. You are truly quite talented. Joining the Research Institute is just the beginning. You are destined to become the National Master of Great Xia. Now, please share your secret to success with everyone.
I want to thank you all for being here today to witness this moment of my success. First, I must extend my deepest thanks to my parents and my entire family. It is their unwavering support that has allowed me to perform at 120% of my potential. Oh, that reminds me. I also want to take a moment to thank my brother, Jiang Fan. Despite his deep flaws, his constant slander, and his unforgivable mistakes over the years, this hardship tempered me, allowing me to stand firm and reach where I am today. I truly thank each of you for being here with me on this special day.
Could you remind me what your brother's name was again?
So, call me Jiang Fan.
Oh, academician, that rebellious son, is named Jiang Fan, but I've already signed a severance agreement. Expel him from the Jiang family, academician. You really don't need to worry that his presence will affect my son's reputation.
His name is Jiang Fan.
Ni? Who might you be?
Respected academician it is a pleasure to meet you. My name is Jiang Zhe. The project that I have submitted for this competition consists of a series of 6 distinct and innovative airplane seat designs.
Nonsense! The winning entry of this competition is at the cutting edge of technology, artificial intelligence, and machine learning. The winner is Jiang Fan.
Jiang Fan? Why is it Jiang Fan?
Academician are you sure? How is Xiao Fan the champion?
Exactly. Jiang Fan is my brother. Don't I know what he's like? He's just a student from some diploma mill. His grades are a total disaster, let alone having any design talent. How could he possibly have won the championship?
A diploma mill? Are you really his sister?
Dean Eiji has been sensible since he was a child and loves design work. You must have the wrong name.
Yeah, for sure. During the competition submission phase, my brother, Jiang Fan, was still receiving treatment at a psychiatric hospital.
That is enough. Are you truly his family?
Director, what does this mean?
You say his grades are poor. To my knowledge, he's always been Jiang Qing's top student. In 10 years, he entered the youth tech competition 3 times, and all 4 times he won by a landslide. The diploma mill claim is absurd. Are Tsinghua and Peking considered diploma mills too?
What? He attends one of the country's top schools, either Tsinghua or Peking.
How is that possible?
I don't know why you're all so prejudiced against him, even going so far as to claim he didn't enter the competition. His design was approved by the Research Institute. It simply cannot be wrong.
Oh, it's this thing.
Jiang Fan is truly remarkable.
This is impossible. You are just a pathetic piece of trash from a bottom-tier school. How could someone like you possibly be this brilliant? It must be plagiarism. Yes, that is it. He must have plagiarized his work. You need to step forward right now and confess to everyone. Tell them all that you are nothing but trash. If you are caught plagiarizing, you will drag the entire Jiang family down into the mud with you.
Enough. Are you questioning the Research Institute? The competition is scored out of 100, and he is the only one with a perfect score, miles ahead of everyone else. Whose work would he even copy? And who is even worthy of him
But he did,
copying?
though.
Your name is Zhang Jie, right? For your work, I am awarding you a total of 24 points.
How is that possible?
You're not fit to hold a candle to him, you spoiled brat. How dare you question a genius like that? If you keep acting so unreasonably, I will write to your school immediately and have you expelled for your misconduct.
It is truly her. Academician he. I don't doubt you, but I know my son. His middle school grades were poor, so we're as surprised as you that he earned this honor.
Are you surprised? He is a top-tier student at both Tsinghua and Peking, yet you claim his grades are poor. How little must you truly care about him as a mother to say something so incredibly foolish?
All right, Mom, I will. Xiaofan is also a member of our Zhang family. His winning the championship is an honor for the entire family.
That's right. And Xiaofan, he is my son, Jiang Zhenhai's son. So the honors he's earned are a source of pride for our Zhang family.
Student Zhang Fan, please come to the stage to accept your award and give your speech.
Xiaofan, Mom is so happy for you for winning the championship. Look, you don't have any clothes to wear, and AZ has plenty, so just take your pick. He also has a computer he doesn't want anymore, so I'll give that to you too. These are all great things. People will be envious.
Do you honestly think that I am that cheap? Are you actually trying to hand me his pathetic, unwanted leftovers? That is truly insulting.
Huh? I'm sorry, what did you say? Zhang Fan, Mom treats you so well. It's one thing that you're not grateful. But who are you being passive-aggressive for? Besides, even if you're playing games, there should be a limit. So, as the tech competition champion, you have the right to curry favor, but don't push your luck. Otherwise, you'll end up with nothing, and your schemes will come to naught.
Are you two finished with this yet? I need to go and accept my award, so could you please step aside?
It's you.
That's funny. Congratulations! Winning the national tech competition at such a young age. Your future is limitless.
It certainly could not have been an easy journey for you to reach this point. And now I invite you to deliver your acceptance speech.
Now, as I stand here holding this trophy, the people I want to thank most are my parents and my sister. It is their constant, unwavering care and their endless encouragement that have allowed me to persevere and reach this point today. I would like to invite them to come up here and join me on this stage right now, if they would be so kind.
So much for our attempt at cutting ties. They are exactly the same as before, always trying to curry favor and suck up to me. They are spineless.
All right. It's being live streamed to the whole internet today, so let's just give him a chance to win us over.
I would like to take a moment to thank my adoptive family. Although they are not here today, I have been an orphan since I was young, and I was taken in and raised by my foster parents for 18 years. Even though they were simple farmers, I never felt mistreated while in their care. They did their best to teach me that diligence can make up for any shortcomings, and they encouraged me to study hard and persevere. I truly wouldn't be the person I am today without them. I'd like to take a moment to express my sincere thanks.
Okay. Student Xiang. Research Center. You ungrateful child! Do you have any idea what you are saying?
We gave you a life of luxury, the life of a privileged family. That is what made you who you are today. And yet you choose to thank those outsiders. You are nothing but an ungrateful wretch.
What right do you think you have to punish me? You truly do not deserve to be parents at all.
Xiaofan, we sent you to the hospital to get you treated and to help you break those bad habits. Mom and Dad are doing this for your own good. You're still shifting the blame? Isn't it just that you want us to think more of you and pay you more attention? Let me tell you, if you keep playing these manipulative games, you'll never be able to return to the Zhang family or be our brother again. He will not return to the Zhang family, nor does he need to be your brother. From now on, he is a Chen family member and my family's eldest young master.
I thought it was someone else. Turns out it's just Jingfan's pathetic sister.
That two-faced charade might work on those blind, ignorant fools in the Zhang family, but trying to pull that on me, you're asking for death. How dare you lay a hand on my brother? Still looking out for your brother, are you? He's your brother too. How dare you bully him like that? Zhang Fan is full of bad habits. What's wrong with us disciplining him? It is indeed you. Teach him a lesson. Xiaofan is more decent and outstanding than anyone in your Zhang family. Who do you think you are to lecture him? Don't get too cocky. This is a nationwide broadcast. National broadcast. I'd hit them even if it were a global broadcast today. I'm just that arrogant. What's wrong with your brain? This is Xinyan, right? It's all a misunderstanding. We were just being strict with Xiaofan. It's all for his own good. Xiaofan's right. You're the biggest hypocrite in the Zhang family. You bully people in the name of motherly love. What mother sends her own son to an asylum? Have you visited him once in these months? Mother, you don't deserve that title.
Everything's gone wrong. All of it. No wonder Zhang Fan has become so vicious. He learned all his bad habits from your family.
Quite vicious?
How dare you hit me? You know who I am.
Learning bad habit?
You're done for. I am the chairman of the Jiang Group, and I'm someone you can't afford to cross. It's you.
Can't mess with you just because of your Zhang family? I only regret raising Xiaofan to be so kind, which is why he's been bullied so mercilessly by all of you. His own father is blind and heartless, allowing his own son to be humiliated by a piece of trash like this. His own mother accused him of being a criminal and locked him away for 3 months. And you three, his own sisters. You lied without a shred of truth, shaming him before everyone. Family? Do you even deserve that? Xiaofan, you are truly kind and inherently good-natured, but I am quite different from you. I am petty, and if anyone ever dares to bully my brother, I will make them regret it deeply. I will make them pay for it 100, even 1,000 times over.
Sis, I'm fine. I have gathered up everything we need. Let's head back home now, so we can see Mom and Dad.
Xiaofan, you are just too soft-hearted. That is not good at all.
We can't let him leave. He won the national tech competition. If we can keep him, our company's stock will skyrocket tomorrow. You're my son. We gave you life, and you owe us. That's filial piety. If you turn your back on your family, people will point fingers at you.
Hey there, Xiaofan.
Hi, sis.
Son? Do you even see him as your son? Your mistakes cost him 18 years wandering out there. Since he returned, instead of making amends, you've spent 3 years suppressing and bullying him.
And so, what does that even matter? He is a Jiang, that is true, but I am his father. After all, we are the only real family he has.
Before he became the national champion today, Did any of you ever give him the time of day? If only you had hesitated for even a second when you signed that severance agreement. Now that you see his brilliant talent, you want to use this fake affection to trap him. If you don't know how to be a father, the Chen family will teach you. I almost forgot. Thanks for the reminder. From today, his surname isn't Jiang, it's Chen. He's my brother. Chen Xinyan's brother. Chen Fan.
Yeah, the Zhang family is so biased. They treat their adopted son so well, but they won't even give their own biological son a bite to eat. He's a world champion, and they don't even know it. That just shows how much they've neglected him. If I were in his shoes, I'd cut ties with them too.
Ugh, these people are truly shameless. If you didn't know any better, you'd think that adopted son was their own flesh and blood.
They are so incredibly humble, aren't they? How could they possibly do that? Exactly what is the problem?
The Zhang family never once mistreated him in any way, and if he suffered any minor grievances, it was only because he was far too pathetic to handle things. If he were even a tenth as well-behaved as Asia, we wouldn't be giving him such a hard time. Yes, look at all the disgraceful things he's done over the years. Stealing family jewelry, hurting Asia, molesting the children of prominent families. We only locked him up for 3 months. He got off easy. You keep insisting he did it, but did you see it with your own eyes? You pin all the blame on him. Don't you feel any guilt for framing him? We don't need to see it with our own eyes. If AZ says he did it, then he did it.
The film was translated.
You don't even try to pretend, do you? If he calls you a whore, are you one? It's you. If it were just one person saying he has poor character, that would be one thing, but our entire family despises him. Doesn't that prove it's his problem? If you still want to return to the Zhang family, you need to kneel down and apologize to Mom and Dad right now, and apologize to us as well. Otherwise, you won't have another chance to try and win our favor.
Hey there, my friend. We do not wish to speak ill of you, nor do we want to criticize you. We simply cannot stand by and watch you continue to hurt the people around you. Everything that Mom, Dad, and all of your sisters are telling you is truly for your own benefit.
The whole family says he's a bad character. Could it be you're all unable to tell right from wrong and blind to the truth?
Zhang Fan, Dad knows that everything you've done is just to get our attention. You just want us to notice you more. Fine, Dad agrees to let you return to the Zhang family, but you need to know when to stop. After all, the whole family is doing this for your own good.
It's for his own good, so I don't give him enough to eat, and I don't give him clothes to wear. Force him to scavenge and work odd jobs to survive. Diagnose him bipolar. Frame him for abuse and commit him to an asylum. How can you have the nerve to say you're doing this for his own good?
Seriously, what's that supposed to mean? Seriously, you're so out of touch with real life.
Sis, I'm doing just fine, honestly. These individuals are not worth any more of our time at this particular juncture. We really ought to be moving along on our way.
No way. You might be able to put up with it, but I can't. I won't just let them get away with the pain and humiliation they've inflicted on you. Chen Xinyan, Zhang Fan has the blood of the Zhang family in his veins. You're an outsider with no blood ties. So what right do you have to meddle in my family's affairs? You!
We might not be connected to each other by the ties of blood, but during the 3 years I have spent with the Zhang family, I have come to realize one very important thing, that a true family is not defined by blood alone. In the 18 years I spent with the Chen family, my adoptive parents never let me suffer any grievances, and my sister, they let me live a carefree life for 18 years. For the 3 years since I returned to the Jiang family, I have served you like a lowly slave, asking for absolutely nothing in return. Even so, I have tried my very best to fit in with all of you. Yet, despite everything, you still choose to treat me like nothing more than common trash.
Why would you say that? Honestly.
Xiaofan, I want you to know that we all care about you.
Do you honestly care about me? You don't even have a clue which university I'm attending. If you'd bothered to look through my psychiatric records, you'd have seen my stomach ulcers were caused by long-term starvation. Have you ever truly cared about me at all? Even for a single moment in your life, or have you just been pretending this whole time? Tell me honestly.
Mom's right. I've been neglectful. I'll pay twice as much attention to you now, okay?
There was a time when I truly craved these things, but that was long ago. Now, your concern is completely and utterly worthless to me. From this day forward, the Chen family is the only home I will ever need. And as for Chen Xinya, I want you to know she is my one and only sister. She is the one who dictates every single action that I take, and she is the only person who has that kind of power over me.
Jiang Fan, in front of a live audience, you called her your only sister. Do you have any regard for us at all? Regard for you? I'd be afraid of dirtying my eyes just looking at you. Trash like you only deserves to be trampled underfoot and tossed into the bin.
Brother, are you really just going to stand there idly and watch as some complete outsider insults our family and dares to strike your own sisters? Of course, you know I would never allow any outsider to lay a hand on my family, but you must understand, she is my family too. She is the only family I have left in this place.
And narrated by
Damn you! What kind of spell have the Chens cast on you? You won't even acknowledge your own biological parents! This is a grave act of unfilial behavior!
Jiang Fan, I know everything you're doing right now is just playing hard to get to grab our attention. But there's a limit to everything. What you should be doing is kneeling down to apologize to Mom and Dad and trying to get back in our good graces.
If you keep messing around, you'll lose your chance.
Was I not clear enough for you? Starting today, I am officially severing all ties with the Jiang family. From now on, we have nothing more to do with each other.
Xiaofan, Mom knows you're only saying these angry things because you're jealous of AG, but Mom really cares about you just the same. How about this? From now on, Mom will give you a monthly allowance too, but it can't be too much. Mom is worried you won't be able to handle it.
Mrs. Jiang is certainly generous. She hands me all her old cast-offs, takes every single cent I have for my living expenses, and now, looking at me with those hypocritical eyes, she offers me this pathetic charity and expects me to be truly grateful. Mrs. Jiang, your concern is incredibly cheap.
Oh, that's enough. You're in no position to compare yourself to Asia. Asia was born into privilege, while you're just someone your parents dragged out of the gutter. The scraps that fall from Asia's fingers are treasures you'll never even touch in your lifetime. You should be grateful. Hurry up and thank Mom and AZ. As long as you continue to serve AZ, well, just like before, and keep us happy, we might consider letting you back into the Jiang family. Do you understand?
I've said that. I have officially severed all of my ties with the Jiang family, and you are really not worth the effort it takes to please you.
Foolish! Do you have any idea what you'll lose once you leave the Jiang family? You will never again live a life of luxury, let alone hold the status of a young master from a prestigious family. Go to the Chen family and you'll spend the rest of your life as nothing more than trash scratching for a living in the dirt.
That's right. If it weren't for the backing of our Zhang family, do you really think you would have gained the favor of the reclusive Chen family?
So what if you actually won that national tech competition? How much longer is it going to take for you to finally grow up?
Xiaofan, just apologize to Ajay and the sisters. Admit that you were the one who did those things, and we will still love you just like before.
First of all, my adoptive parents are farmers who scrape a living from the land, but they are not trash. They worked hard to make a living and raised a child not their own for 18 years. So, in my heart, I believe they are glorious and great. Secondly, I have spent 3 years living within your Zhang family, and I have never enjoyed a life of luxury, let alone the status of a wealthy family. From this moment forward, I have no further use for any of these things, because I find all of your belongings to be completely filthy.
You? Wait, you really don't know what's good for you.
Xiaofan, it's okay. Your sister is here. In the future, you'll have everything they have, and everything they don't have, you'll have as well.
You tell me, what could a pathetic backwater family like yours possibly ever hope to offer a man like him? Do you have any idea what this actually is? It is a Maserati supercar, valued at $3 million.
The Chens farmed for life, yet can't afford a wheel.
Hey.
The fetus.
Do you see that? It is a Patek Philippe watch. This particular piece is worth 30 million.
Translated and narrated
Is this
by
really for
Anita.
real? You've seen it yourself, right?
Limited edition worldwide, reserved exclusively for the ultra-wealthy, just as one would expect from the richest man alive.
This hillside luxury villa alone is worth 100 million.
As expected of the Chen family, the wealthiest of them all. They send these things by the pile. Only the Jiang family could command such prestige.
Do you see that? These things were only sent because you are the young master of the Zhang family. The Chen family can't provide that. If you leave the Zhang family, you won't get anything.
Are you sure these items are for the Jiang family and not for Xiaofan himself?
If he's not giving it to the Jiang family, don't tell me he's giving it to this murderer. It is true he won that technical competition, and he certainly earned some fleeting recognition, but ultimately it is nothing more than a simple academic prize. If the Chen family truly had no intention of partnering with us, why on earth would they send such valuable gifts? But don't waste time thinking about them. I've already decided to give them all to Asia as a reward.
Thank you so much.
So even if Xiaofan is the true genius, you would still choose your adopted son, even though all of this rightfully belongs to Xiaofan.
That's on him for not stepping up. He gets full of himself after the slightest bit of success and isn't cut out for anything big. He's not even in the same league as AG.
There really is no comparison.
Oh, Dad and Mother, dear. My beloved sister. If my brother happens to want it, I would be happy to let him have it. Huh? If you're still angry, brother, I can leave the Jiang family. After all, you must remember, I'm not your biological child. I am willing to give you anything you ask for. I want you to know that I truly mean every word.
Aji, what's this talk about being biological or not? You and Xiaofan are both my sons. Don't ever say such nonsense again. Look at how sensible AG is. Unlike you, you're so petty, always resorting to those low-class, underhanded tactics.
The way I see it, he should be kicked out of the Jiang family. Before he came back, our family never had to deal with this kind of nonsense.
Xiaofan, don't blame your sister and the others. They were just worried that since you're not used to these luxury items, you might waste them. Mom has said it before. You two are the same. Whatever Ji has, you will have too. Aja, I also have a watch I don't use anymore. It's worth several thousand. I'll give it to you when I get back. And there's a car too. I have an Audi in my garage. You know it's a luxury brand. It'll run fine once it's fixed up, so I'll give you that as well.
Since your mother has spoken, get on your knees and apologize to Azy right now. You want a car? You get a car. You want a watch? You get a watch. Can the Chen family even provide these things?
Mom and Dad, you're being way too good to Zhang Fan. What are you waiting for? Hurry up and kowtow to apologize to Eze, then thank your parents.
The blatant favoritism you show is honestly just absolutely sickening.
Rebellious son, what did you say?
I know full well these things were meant for me, yet only Kang Chul is deemed worthy of them. As for me, I'm left with his hand-me-down watches and broken cars, and I'm expected to be grateful and grovel for mercy.
What is so wrong with saying that your favoritism is completely sickening?
Favoritism? Xiaofan, how could you think that? You grew up used to a hard life, and we were just worried that suddenly receiving such expensive gifts would lead you to develop bad habits. Besides, you took your brother's competition trophy. Azy must be feeling hurt. If we don't give these gifts to him, he won't be able to cope. He just can't handle it. Xiaofan, you understand Mom's good intentions, don't you? You're showing such blatant favoritism even on a nationwide live broadcast. How must you be mistreating Xiaofan in private? And you still have the nerve to call them family? You are truly shameless.
Enough! She stole money from the family, framed Azy time and again, and even caused the Tang family's eldest daughter to end up in a vegetative state. We granted her the opportunity to please us. That, in and of itself, is a truly massive favor. Not to mention, the junk cars and old watches we give away so casually are things that are completely out of reach for ordinary people. You speak so righteously, but what can you offer her?
As a farmer's daughter, I'm afraid the best she can offer as a gift is a few sweet potatoes dug from the field, or a bowl of white rice.
Even humble staples like sweet potatoes and white rice are considered to be their most...
Deep down in my heart, it is worth far more than anything the Zhang family possesses.
I am sorry, but I am afraid that this might end up being a disappointment to you. What exactly are you trying to say? Xiaofan has been bright and ambitious since she was a child. She has always been able to earn whatever she wants on her own merits. It's true that I can't give her much, but one thing is for sure. The Chen family will never let her go without a single thing. These are all the congratulatory gifts I gave her.
The Chen family presents the eldest master with 10 jin of gold, honoring his noble and illustrious glory. 10 exquisite luxury watches to commemorate his triumph and his enduring fame. 10 high-end luxury cars to ensure his bright and prosperous future. 10 grand luxury mansions to welcome his return, so we may never part again.
The Chens don't mess around. Love it! An outcast heir, now a powerful clan's master. Total smackdown.
Welcome home, young master. We are honored to welcome you home, young master. We are honored to welcome you home, young master.
All of this is worth at least $1 billion.
His adoptive family treats him far better than his birth parents.
How could that possibly be the case? These were clearly intended for me all along.
For you? Why don't you take a look in the mirror and see if you're even worth it? Xiaofan, I didn't know you had cut ties with the Zhang family, so I didn't tell them these things were for you. I'm sorry you had to suffer all that for nothing.
These are all gifts from the wealthiest Chen family. Chen Xinyan also shares the surname Chen. Could it be?
My dear sister, I'm overjoyed you made the trip to see me. But these items are far too precious. I cannot accept them.
What's this supposed to be? I was in such a rush. There's still plenty more on the way.
Are you on the way now?
I've also ordered over 100 top-tier luxury supercars for you, plus 10 yachts of various models and a few private jets. Oh well, I just didn't have time to pick them up. So, I brought these along to fill the gap for now.
Sis, do you even have any taste at all?
What a joke. You think buying a few models and some crappy notebooks makes you a big shot? Mom, Dad, I've already looked into it. This Chen family is nothing but a bunch of country bumpkins. A pack of losers who barely scrape a living from the dirt. Talking about luxury cars and mansions. I doubt they can even afford a bicycle.
These must all be fake. Well, well, you dare to impersonate the Chen family? Truly, a father's...
Cut all ties between the Chen and Jiang families in the south in 3 minutes.
Acting all innocent, I'd like to see how you're going to get out of this.
You suicidal idiot. Xiaofan, I was so angry I wasn't thinking straight. Did I put you in a difficult position? After all, they are your biological parents. I'll call and cancel the order right away.
Sis, what? You are the only real family I have ever known. You stood up for me when no one else would, so how could I ever bring myself to blame you? Besides, I no longer have any ties to the Zhang family at all. Whatever happens in their lives is really none of my business anymore.
Jiangfan, that's enough. Stop the charade and the fake identity. Do you really think these country bumpkin tricks can fool us? You just want to get back into the Zhang family and grab our attention, don't you? You should just go back to how you were and dutifully try to please us. Don't you realize that by acting like this, you're only making us loathe you even more and burning your bridges to the Jiang family for good?
Yeah, brother. Big sister is right. Stop provoking mom and dad. If you're jealous of the love mom and dad, and my sister show me, I can give it all to you. The room mom and dad gave me, the snacks, the money, I'll give it all to you. I'll move into the basement tomorrow.
Ajay, what nonsense are you talking about? You've never known hardship since you were a child. No matter what happens, you shouldn't be treating yourself this way.
I just don't want my brother to misunderstand you guys.
Oh, look, everyone, look at how sensible Aze is. You are both my sons, Jiang Zhenhai's sons. Why is it that you only know how to be jealous and play dirty tricks? And why must you keep the whole family in such turmoil? What exactly are you laughing at? It seems you haven't learned your lesson yet. You clearly lack any sense of discipline. Do you need me to send you back for 3 years, or maybe 30, before you finally had enough?
Mr. Zhang, tell me, what gives you the right to discipline me like that? I've cut all ties with the Jiang family. You have no right to accuse me, and even less right to frame me for your schemes again.
On Filio-san! Since we have severed all ties, don't come crawling back to me and don't beg to return to the Jiang family. Even if you kneel at our doorstep for 3 days and 3 nights, I will never give you another chance to win me over.
How laughable. I was blind and naive before. After being hurt time and again, I always comforted myself by saying you didn't mean it. But these past 3 months have opened my eyes. Even if I have to scavenge for trash on the streets, or even starve to death, I will never set foot in your Zhang family home again.
Very well. I am truly curious to see what hope you have for the future now that you have finally lost your status as the eldest son of the Jiang family and your former life of luxury.
But, Father, we shouldn't offend my brother. His adoptive father leads the Chen family, the wealthiest in the country. If we cross him, they could bankrupt our business with one word. We'd end up on the streets picking up trash. 我们家了。
There are plenty of Chens in this world. A bunch of country bumpkins like you thinking you're worthy of associating with the wealthiest Chen family. Oh, right. You said earlier that one phone call from you would be enough to make the Chens cut ties with our Zhang family. Did you make the call? Are the ties cut yet?
Yeah, tell me, did you finally run out of credit? Do you want to borrow my phone? I'm honestly just dying for you guys to come after us. I'm begging you, please just hurry up and retaliate already. Of course.
Fine then. The time has come.
Oh.
Come on over here. Oh, what's the matter? Scared to take it now? Weren't you begging me to hurry up just a moment ago? Stop putting on an act. Our Zhang family is the Chen Group's top partner in Zhangcheng. Even my parents haven't met anyone from the Chen family. Do you peasants really think you're worthy of ordering the Chen family around?
Zhang Fan, I never expected you to be able to see such a coincidence and use it to your advantage. You country folk are always so full of tricks, always putting on a show.
Dad, pick up the phone. It's just a coincidence.
Honey, Xini is right. If he really is from the Chen family, then our Xiaofan is a wealthy heir. Why would he give up that status to return to our Zhang family?
Right, I suppose it must really be a mere coincidence. You unfilial son! Once I answer this call, let us see what kind of act you have left to put on. Mr. Shu, calling at this late hour. Could it be, Jiang Zhenhai? You are nothing but a complete fool. I am calling to inform you that, as of today, all cooperation between the Chen firm and your Zhang family is officially terminated.
How is this possible? Our partnership with the Chen family has been going so well. So why would they suddenly terminate it? Could it really be you?
What? Didn't you just recently beg me to completely sever all ties with your Zhang family? Now that you have finally gotten your wish, why is it that you all look so incredibly unhappy?
You truly are the most incredibly wealthy person in the entire world. The illustrious Chen family, who are undeniably the richest of them all, bar none. Impossible. There simply must be some kind of truly terrible mistake here. Right. You must have pulled some sort of incredibly clever and elaborate trick on me.
It really is indeed.
I see it all now. No wonder the Chens have suddenly decided to cut all ties with us. You ungrateful son, just what have you done?
I'm feeling so incredibly frustrated right now. You're pinning everything on me. You believe everything he tells you, but you never believe a word I say, not even once.
You're full of schemes, unfit for any serious task.
It seems ending our partnership wasn't enough to make you see reason. I told you, anyone who dares to bully my brother will pay for it 100, 1,000 times over. This isn't over. Xiaofan, let's go home. We've prepared a celebration dinner for you, and we've made all your favorite dishes. Yeah, let's go.
All right, I think it is finally time for us to pack up and head back home now.
Mr. Jiang, I have some family matters to attend to, so I'll be heading out. We can discuss the partnership another time.
I'm leaving too.
I am too.
Hey, please don't go. Hey.
Please do not go.
How did it ever end up turning out like this? Oh, what a mess.
Hey there, Dad. Hey there, Mom.
It's all your fault. Look, the award ceremony's over.
I'm buying a few more gifts to make it feel special. It's my son's big day.
Good thing you arrived late. Had you seen the Zhangs bullying Xiaofan earlier, you wouldn't have stopped yourself from beating those animals.
Still bullying Xiaofan?
A bunch of bastards. If it weren't for Xiaofan, I wouldn't have chosen to partner with the Zhang family. They should have gone bankrupt 3 years ago. Come, follow me inside.
Hey there, my dear Dad. I don't care what happens to the Zhang family, but I don't want you to get into trouble because of me.
Yeah, Dad, stop making Xiaofan worry. Besides, some things can't be solved by just giving someone a beating.
Father, Mother, I want to express my deepest gratitude for the way you have always looked out for me and cared for my well-being. However, I am certain that you must have spent an absolute fortune on all of these extravagant things. Dad, I truly understand that your intentions are good, but I must insist that you send them back and return every single one of these gifts. In the future, I will be the one who supports you both once I am finally earning my own living.
All right, I'll be counting on you to take care of your mom and me when we're old.
I said, are they as rich as the Chens? How are they farmers, yet hiring actors and renting fancy cars? Watch me expose you to Mom and Dad. How dare you lay a hand on me? I'll make sure your Chen family is ruined.
Oh, Dad, stop teasing Xiaofan. Those gifts and luxury cars weren't rented.
That must be worth hundreds of millions.
That's just a few 100 million. A mere appetizer. Everything I said in there was true. We really are the Chen family, the wealthiest of them all.
Pardon me, but are you the members of the Chen family? That ancient house, a 1,000-year legacy. The Chen family, the world's richest.
It's not you, it's us. Xiaofan, the Chen family has rules. Before coming of age, everyone must gain experience at the grassroots level. The goal is to ensure our younger generation stays humble and grounded and doesn't let their talent go to their heads. You are a part of the Chen family too. So we are just following family tradition in training you. Please don't blame us.
How could something like that be true? I felt it in my heart. I felt the genuine love you have for me, and that is more than enough. But all of this is just feeling so surreal. And besides, you just mentioned that the Chen family is cutting all their ties with the Zhang family.
Of course it was the call I made. The Zhang family is nothing after all.
That is not quite it.
All right, you'll get used to it in time. When I was 18, finding out I was a wealthy heiress after coming of age, I was even more shocked than you are. Come on, let me take you to experience the life you were always meant to have. Let's go.
I bid you both a fond farewell, my dear miss, and...
Inside. Pa, Dad, you've already tried on so many. Aren't you done yet?
Today is Xiaofan's homecoming banquet, marking his official induction into the Chen family and setting the stage for him to inherit the family business. As his father, I need to make a grand entrance.
Your dad is right. We need to be careful about such an important day. If you keep on trying, you're going to miss it again.
Translated and narrated by M Media.
Right, exactly. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Mr. Zhang, it has been such a long time since we last saw each other. You are right. I still haven't added you on my WeChat contact list yet.
Dad, Mum, this place is really quite fancy. Only a place as elegant as this one could ever be considered truly impressive.
Once Xiaofan kneels and apologizes to you in front of the reporters later, you'll look even more impressive.
He booked the entire Tiangong hotel. He's so infuriating. Aja, we're all benefiting from your connections.
Hey, Dad and Mom. Hello. This is an apology dinner that my brother prepared for me, but it is intended for all of you here as well.
Any one of these is a top-shelf imported wine worth millions. I don't even drink them myself. Where on earth did Xiaofan get so many? Old Lishi, this piece alone is probably worth millions, and this is also a gift for Eiji.
I've always been fond of this watch. Father, mother, sisters, everything you see here. If anything catches your eye, please do not hesitate to take it. Consider it a small token of my affection.
Oh, I knew my love for Eiji wasn't wasted. He's so well-behaved and filial, unlike that trash from the countryside.
Wait, what exactly is this supposed to be? I am honestly quite confused. Look at this spot. It should be the most important thing today. How is it just a model airplane?
Sis, tell me, he really has no intention of ever apologizing to me, does he really? You really only sent me something that is as cheap as this.
Has the package arrived by now?
It has now been delivered. But boss, you spent hundreds of millions to build a 1.1 scale replica of a plane as a gift. Is that really appropriate?
What do you know? I heard from Xinyan that Xiaofan's biggest dream used to be joining the aviation team. But because he found his biological parents and returned to the Zhang family, Xiaofan missed his enrollment, and that became his greatest regret. I just hope to make up for it a little.
But this is too expensive.
As long as he likes it.
Look at this! They book the best hall and serve expensive wine, buttering us up while pulling these stunts. A toy as a gift? They're just trying to embarrass Asia.
He's pulling petty tricks even at an apology dinner. He really hasn't learned a thing. Since he's not sincere about apologizing, let's leave right now. We're not giving him the chance to butter us up.
Hey there, Dad. Please don't be angry. I'll call Xiaofan right now and have him come over immediately. I am going to personally ensure that he makes his way over here to your location immediately, and he will be forced to get down on his knees and offer a sincere apology to both you and Eiji without any further delay. Do you understand what I am saying? Wait, are you serious? He actually went and blocked me just like that. I'm the same.
But, Father, Mother, have I upset my brother? I am happy to offer a sincere apology. I would even kneel if required, provided it does not harm your bond with him. 关系就小. After all, he is the national tech competition champion now. He will be more valuable than me in the future.
That absolute bastard! We were generous enough to grant him a chance to continue currying favor with us, and yet he still insists on attempting to pull these pathetic little stunts. Fine then, we have no desire for his gifts or his wine. Shin, listen. Ruok Shui, Ruolan, go ahead and smash it all to pieces. There will be no banquet held here today, not at all. It is all done.
Jiang Fan, once today is over, you will find you'll never again have the chance to return to the Jiang estate and challenge me for the title of sole heir. Please, you have to stop it. You really need to stop right now. If you don't touch this, the Jiang family will be sued into bankruptcy. Are you really trying to bankrupt the Jiang family? It is just a simple model plane. Do you honestly think that it is made out of solid gold? No.
Xiaofan, how could you hit Azi? He's your brother. You've gone too far.
I'm the one who's out of line. You were the ones who ruined my party and smashed my gifts first. Are you guys being too much?
That's enough. Seeing that you've booked the entire Tiangong Hotel, I actually thought you'd finally shed those nasty habits of yours. But it seems you're still the same lowlife, and you'll never be anything more than trash. They ruined your banquet, and he was right to do it. You don't deserve to curry favor with us, and you're even less worthy of returning to the Zhang family to be my son, Zhang Zhenhai.
Is the Zhang family so great?
It really is, it is true. And what are you supposed to be? This is my banquet.
Your banquet? You think you're worthy?
Azi has truly changed so much I can hardly believe it. Young master, my dear young master, please tell me what exactly is happening here.
We're back. It seems the Chen family has decided they have no more use for us.
Huh? This is not my formal apology dinner.
Xiaofan, what in the world do you think you are doing right now? How could you possibly have the audacity to strike me? Don't you know who I am? I am the young master of the Zhang family.
She is the true queen of the Nancheng underworld, Cheng Yunsu.
It is said that she started fighting in underground boxing rings at 12, and by 18 she was already a big shot in the southern province.
They say she's ruthless, but I never expected her to be such a delicate young girl.
The film was translated.
Be careful
and
what you say. If
narrated
she
by
hears you,
Annie.
we are all dead.
Are you truly Cheng Yunsu?
Stay back right there. I am not merely the young master of the Zhang family, I am also the future son-in-law of the prestigious Tang family in Nan province. You might be quite impressive, but I am certainly not afraid of you. That is correct. The top-tier Tang family.
It's Tang Yu you're engaged to, right? You and that idiot are a match made in heaven. You manipulative snake. Never mind that you aren't married yet. Even if you were the Tang family's son-in-law, if I decide to strike, no one can stop me. I'd like to see who.
Hello there, my dear sister Tang. How are things?
It's you again, you absolute piece of human trash. Wasn't nearly taking my sister's life enough for you, and now you're going after your own flesh and blood?
I caused your sister's death. Even the police said I'm innocent. What right do you have to frame me with nothing but empty words?
How is my sister doing? Can you please tell me what exactly is going on?
Big sister, I swear I did not harm Tang Yun, please. You must believe me. You really have to believe me.
Has he said it himself? Do you think he's lying about you?
It's not me. It's really Asia.
Every time I think about our engagement, it makes me sick. As of today, our engagement is off. I don't need to see it with my own eyes. If Azy says it was you, then it was you. Zhang Fan, don't think you can get away with it just because the police can't find any evidence. If the law can't punish you, I, Tang Yun, will. Tang Yun, you're as foolish as ever, being played for a fool by this manipulative woman. The Tang family business won't last more than 3 years in your hands before it goes bankrupt. Cheng Yuansu, this is a matter between the Tang and Jiang families. You'd best stay out of it. He harmed my sister, leaving Xiaoyun in a coma to this day. He deserves to pay the price for it.
On the day Tang Yun had her accident, I was with you at school for the entire time. I was the one who saved her on the way back. You knew perfectly well that I had an alibi, yet you gave false testimony and made me a prime suspect. Is everything that you are doing right now truly just to get some kind of revenge for your sister? Or have the two of you actually been working together in cahoots this entire time? And is this entire charade just a way to help him get completely off the hook?
Shut up. My sister is my closest kin. How could I possibly shield a criminal? Besides, who in Zhengqiang doesn't know that I, Tang Yun, deal only in facts, not favors?
That was very well put, I must say. Do make sure that you keep those words in mind.
What are you trying to pull now? Where is it that you are going?
Who might you be? Back off. I'm the Tang family's second lady. Touch me, and my sister will end you.
Your sister, that fool, is being played like a fiddle by our young master Jiang. If we have our way with you now, she'll only care about whether young master Jiang is satisfied.
Don't touch. Don't move. It is me, yes?
It is fake. It is all just a big lie. I can assure you that it is certainly not him. You were giving me quite a bit of attitude only a moment ago, and because of that, I have really got it in for you now.
Let go of me.
How dare you fucking hit me?
Zhangzhe, what are you doing? Come on, we need to go!
Enough. So it really was you.
Be fake! Mom, I am begging you, please, you have to believe me. It was Zhang Fan who was responsible for this. She was terrified of going to prison, so she went ahead and fabricated that entire video.
Zhang Fan, not only did you frame Acha, you had the audacity to forge evidence. Turn yourself in, apologize, and clear his name. That's right, Xiao Fan. Why would you frame Acha just to shift the blame onto him? He's going to jail because of you.
Honestly, what was I even expecting to happen here? Even with all the evidence laid out right before them, they still chose Zhangzhe without a moment's hesitation. So Zhangzhe can't go to prison, but I'm fine to go instead. Tell me, Mrs. Zhang, am I your own flesh and blood, or just a stranger to you?
You're the one who hurt someone and gave false testimony. You're the one who should be in jail.
Perjury? Are you people completely out of your collective minds? That sounds pretty good. Let's have the police investigate to see whether I committed perjury, or if Zhangzhe is the one who committed the murder.
Miss Zhang, could you please explain to me what you mean by this?
The Zhang and Tang families have been friends for generations. My sister is in a coma because of you. Calling the police would only embarrass both our families, and it would ruin your future.
The film was translated.
You keep on
and
insisting that
narrated
Tang Yun
by
is the person
Emilia.
closest to your heart, and that you are determined to seek vengeance for her. But the absolute truth is staring us right in the face. The criminal is on the verge of being caught, and yet you continue to obstruct us at every single turn. You really are such a wonderful and supportive sister to me.
Jiang Fan, I'm doing this for your own good, so don't be ungrateful. You just won the national championship. You have a bright future ahead of you. If this blows up, you'll only end up destroying your career.
Please do not concern yourself with what might happen to my future, Sister Tang. After all, Tang Yun was a very dear friend of mine as well. And since you have decided that you will not seek justice for her, I am going to track down the person who killed her myself.
I'm doing this for the sake of the bigger picture, so don't be unreasonable. Perhaps I misunderstood, but I've decided the Tang family will drop this matter. I'll bring a letter of forgiveness. That's enough, right?
Who do you think you are? As if I have any need for your forgiveness.
Jiang Fan, you'd better know when to stop. You just want to get back at Asia, don't you? Just because you were wronged a little, you have to drag your own brother into this. You really are narrow-minded. You disgust me. Xiao Fan, you've been used to hardship since you were a child. This little bit of suffering is nothing. Don't drag Asia into this over such a trivial misunderstanding. He is your family, after all.
So it turns out, it's not that you don't believe the evidence, it's that you know the truth, yet you still choose to shield him. I fear wearing it means I'll be framed and ruined.
That is quite enough. Do you really have to make such a scene in front of all these reporters?
Xiaofan, you must remember that I am your father. I am the one calling all the shots here. So let us just leave the matter right there. From now on, no one speaks of this again. My father was the one who made that decision for me. Do you even deserve to say that? Back then, I said I was innocent and wanted to appeal, but it was you who tore up my appeal with your own hands. This is an obstruction of justice. You are not going to get away with this.
Xiaofan, you've really let your mother down.
You've suffered a
The
lot,
film was
I know.
translated
I'll
and
make it up to
narrated
you
by
twofold.
Anita.
Haven't you always wanted to move out of the basement? You can have Mother Lin's room from now on. It'll also be easier for you to take care of Ah-Cheng.
Mrs. Zhang, as far as I am aware, you were the one who personally ordered the destruction of all the surveillance footage. Isn't that right?
Nonsense, how could I ever do that? Enough with the excuses. Do you really think that I would ever make a move without being fully prepared? Is that right?
What's his thing? What could this possibly be?
What a bastard.
What kind of mother could you possibly be? Mom, you have known the entire time that Xiaofan was innocent. Why would you do that? Sis, Mom did this to protect A-Cheng. What? You piece of scum! Are you trying to send Mom and Dad to prison too?
If you hadn't started barking, I would have almost forgotten about you. Zhang Ruolan, you won't get away with forging medical records to have me committed to a mental hospital.
That is quite enough. You stubborn, rebellious child. We are a family, for heaven's sake. Are you truly going to send every one of us to prison?
Xiaofan, I know you have been through so much, and I promise to make it all up to you from this moment on. I can provide you with plenty of pocket money.
Just shut your mouth. It is truly funny how you suddenly remember that we are family now. Back then, you all conspired together just to frame me, threw me away into a mental institution, and crushed every last bit of hope I ever had. It is far too late to talk about making any amends now. I do not want any of your dirty money. And I certainly do not want your fake concern. All I want now is justice and the innocence that should have been mine.
Jiang Fan, you are really pushing your luck way too far. So, you want to call the police? Fine, go right ahead. Even if you manage to get them locked up, I will use the Tang family's influence to ensure that your hick foster parents spend the rest of their miserable lives begging on the streets.
Tang Yu, you're shameless.
I think you'll be begging on the streets in your next life. It's this one. Miss Tang, tell me, how exactly do you plan to force our young Master Chen to beg for his living on the streets? The eldest young master of the Chen family!
Sister Tang, is there something the matter with you? So it was you, you little bitch. What? Didn't get enough of pretending to be a Chen last time? You're back for more.
Just shut up.
Sister Tang, please, do not let her deceive you with these tricks. Every single one of these people is just an actor she has hired. And honestly, he is absolutely not the young master of the Chen family. They are nothing more than a group of country bumpkins. Sister Tang, why on earth did you decide to strike me? They are nothing but a bunch of worthless trash. They are not real Chens.
I told you to shut up. Miss Chen, please, you have to believe me. This is all just a terrible misunderstanding.
Oh, a misunderstanding? And was this slap a misunderstanding too?
Yes, of course.
Sister Tang, what are you doing? I told you, they are not the Chen family.
If you dare say another word, I will have the entire Zhang family buried with you.
This is the real eldest daughter of the Chen family, Chen Xian.
What? It really is the eldest daughter of the Chen family.
I never expected Zhang Fan to be the eldest son of the Chen family. I was engaged to him after all. I should have been the young mistress of the Chen family, rising to the top overnight.
How on earth did we end up back here again?
Xiaofan, I was blind and foolish to misunderstand you before. I swear, from now on, I will believe everything you say. Let's continue our engagement, okay?
Chang Yu, don't you think that your current behavior is absolutely ridiculous? You are the very person who claimed that the mere thought of our engagement made you feel physically sick. What's the matter now? Are you suddenly not feeling sick anymore?
Not cringy. Thinking of you,
The film
my
was
future husband,
translated
makes me
and
too happy to
narrated by
sleep.
Media.
But I feel so sick.
Miss Tang, I was originally going to spare your family for the sake of your sister and Xiao Fan. But now, I think it's time for the Tang family to disappear.
No, the Tang family's century-old legacy cannot end on my watch. Xiao Fan, you and Xiao Ye are good friends. With the Tang family gone, what is he going to do? You need to stop Miss Chen.
I happen to be very close friends with Tang Yue, and I fully intend to look after her future well-being. But tell me, what does any of this have to do with the Tang family, and what could it possibly have to do with you? So, why on earth should I ever plead on your behalf?
We are officially engaged. I am your fiancé, your future wife. You really cannot treat me in such a way.
Didn't you tear up the engagement yourself? Forgot.
Oh no, this is bad. This one right here. Arbitration. All our partners have cut ties and the stock market has completely crashed. We've also received a flood of legal notices. The Tang Group is finished.
Who is Zhang Zhe?
Just take a look at this.
Zhang Zhe, you're suspected of sexual assault and causing serious bodily harm. You're now being taken into custody by law. Cuff him.
It really wasn't me. I have no idea who this Zhang Zhe is. Zhang Fan, did you actually call the police? You clearly.
You are such an idiot.
I called the police before I even got here. You bunch of scum. Did you really think I'd just stand by and let you bully Xiao Fan?
Mom, I don't want to go to jail. I don't want to go. Mom, please help me.
Xiao Fan, he's your brother. You can't do this. Tell the police that you did it all. If you just take the fall, Mom will care about you more from now on.
Ms. Zhang, if I am not mistaken, you are currently under suspicion for tampering with public surveillance systems, destroying critical pieces of evidence, and harboring a known murderer. You are going to have to come with us now. Take her into custody. Put the cuffs on her. Ms. Zhang Rolan, you are suspected of falsifying medical reports and obstructing justice. Handcuff her. Please take them away from here at once.
It serves them right, honestly. I find I cannot feel any sympathy.
Let's go, Xiao Fan. Let's head home.
Fan, are you really going to turn your back on the Zhang family and sever all ties with us?
Ever since you had me committed to the mental hospital, I have completely severed all of my ties with the Jiang family.
Dad, please, I need you to listen to me.
Hello, Dad. Hello, Mom.
Late again. Your fault.
You were the one who insisted we dress formally, so our son wouldn't be embarrassed. Now you're
The
blaming
film was
me.
translated and narrated by
It is quite all right. You are not late.
But the banquet has already.
Oh, my dear Mom and Dad. When I was abandoned by the Zhang family, it was you who showed up just in time. For 18 long years, you were the one who raised me. And now, when I finally left the Zhang family, it was still you who caught me.
In all the years I have known you, you have never once been late.